Do you
So
guys have Peacock too then?
yeah. So we got it free with Xfinity, and we
Ah.
disconnected from Xfinity, and I have not signed out yet.
You are listening to the all-new Culture Cast. We hope you have a spooktacular time. Ah, ah, ah.
I'm the Gorehound,
And I'm Nick.
and we are the all new Culture Cast. What's going on, Nick?
Oh, not a whole lot. I have a pounding headache. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I had to change a tire, which was ridiculously difficult to do. Not, let me preface. I've
You do it
changed
on the
many
side of the
tires.
road in the rain?
No, 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 no. Fortunately not, no. Um, but it's been it was in my driveway at night just about an hour or so ago. But it was I've changed many tires in my time, but I've never changed it on this car before, and it was needlessly difficult. But
Yeah.
I got the spare on, so I gotta hopefully it could last out till Saturday when I hopefully take it into the discount tire to see what's wrong with my wheel there. So
Yeah. That sounds like some suburban life you got going on right there.
mm, if only, if only. But you know what? It's Halloween season,
Happy
and I've been
Halloween.
happy Halloween indeed, and I've been looking forward to the Halloween season for quite a while. I mean, I like fall to begin with, but I've been looking forward to it, especially with my two girls who love all the spooky stuff. So that's been fun. I put some Halloween decorations up this year outside. Got a giant big spider web that's in my yard. It's from the second floor going down. It looks pretty cool.
Keep up the good
And
work.
I wanted to get one of those. I was at a Menards about 2 months ago.
Yeah,
I
get them
saw they had,
rebates.
I, yeah, we just bought a generator for like, I don't know, $1,200. So we have like a $150 rebate coming back to us because of that.
Yeah.
Um, but I wanted to buy. They had this inflatable uh, dinosaur skeleton. It was like
Yeah.
12 feet. I'm like, oh, I want that. And when I finally decided, all right, I'm going to get it, couldn't find it anywhere. It was like they're all sold out.
Yeah, they go fast.
I know. So alas, we didn't do that, which is fine. I've been spending way too much money at Menards lately. Between Menards and Home Depot and
Yeah.
other home improvement type stores, because we've been doing a lot of like little side projects
Yeah.
around the house.
I usually shop at Menards in spurts because I hate having the rebates, and I'm just like I just want to get rid of them, and so I usually go there for like 3 months in a row, and then I just try to go to like Lowe's for the rest of the year. But this isn't the home improvement podcast. What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about the newest Halloween film, Halloween Kills, which is
Yeah,
uh, in theaters and on Peacock, much to my
yeah.
surprise.
Starring Freddy
So,
Krueger.
starring Freddy Krueger, yeah, where he terrorizes the kids at the Crystal Lake,
Yep. So
trying to get his puzzle box back.
yeah. So I'll start us off. I was really looking forward to this because the previous one we saw it together, and from what I recall, I do kind of glorify the past a little bit more than I should, but I recall that movie being a lot of fun, real solid, and just really in tune with the Halloween franchise.
Hmm.
So coming into this one, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Um, and yeah, so I mean that's where I started off with this movie. I was really looking forward to it, and I kind of set the night aside for it. So. How are you feeling coming into it?
Well, I was a big fan of the 2018 Halloween movie. It's there are a couple things I didn't like about it, but the movie really grew on me over the past few years.
Yeah.
And in fact,
I was trying to find it to like rewatch it, but I could not find it anywhere.
I got it from the library.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
I rewatched it the week previous because we happened to be babysitting our nieces,
Yeah.
and we thought it'd be fun to show them a scary movie, and they're at the age where they can handle that sort of thing, and that movie isn't too
Oh,
bad.
you're serious. They watched it. How old are they?
Uh, 12, 13, 14, thereabouts.
Okay. Okay.
So
You're
and
a little edgy, but
well,
hey,
I
if you
guess
felt it right.
well, I got approval by their from their mother first, and they've watched spooky movies before, so
Yeah.
and so I knew I knew that movie wasn't like there's some scary parts in it, but it wasn't overly gory.
Okay.
Um, Although funny side story, the goriest part in the movie, if you recall, was when Michael Myers stomped on the uh the psychiatrist's head, and the head just went.
Yeah.
And I knew my my younger niece, she can get kind of spooked out by certain things. So when I knew that part was coming up, I said, "All right, girls, just so you know, there's a bit of a gory part coming up. So
Yeah.
just
It's
heads
just a
up."
watermelon, okay? It's just a watermelon.
Well, I want to give in case they want to like cover their eyes or something.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Okay." And then that scene happened, and they're like, "Oh, that was it. We thought it was going to be way worse."
Yeah. Yeah, we are all desensitized.
Yeah, I know, right? But I rewatched it again, and it still holds up. I love the last 15 minutes of that movie where
Yeah.
they're stalking around the house and they do like the role reversal, and that was a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this new installment.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because these remakes or reboots, a lot of them are really frowned upon. But I mean, there are quite like the recent Evil Dead one was like pretty solid and like held up because I feel like the remakes are the failed remakes are like really easy to identify when it's just
Hmm.
like a bunch of teens rebooting it, like the Scream MTV series, where it's just like it's very disconnected from what made the original so powerful. And so with this and quite a few in the past few years, I mean, they're doing pretty good with the remakes, and I'm fine with that because like I want to see more of these movies. And while it wasn't a remake, I definitely feel like it's a reboot
Oh yeah,
because
it's the thing. I call it a requel, where it's like a reboot sequel, where
copyright that.
yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's come up with that.
Yeah,
Where it's not like a sequel. It's not like a reboot per se, where you're starting over from scratch like Rob Zombie did, but it's more like a like a Jurassic World or a Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Like it's a sequel, but it's this thing you saw before, but it's like the original, but it's really a sequel, so it's
yeah.
not really a remake. And they try to like gloss over the fact that it's a remake, but
So, yeah, I mean, and this is getting to back up. So this movie comes straight after the 2018 off, and within this universe, it only exists with Halloween 1, and ignores the rest of um, the the universe. Though there was, you saw the references to Halloween 3 in there.
oh yeah, the Silver Shamrock.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited. The Silver Shamrock theme has been my wake up tone for actually I think majority of the year. Like each morning, I have like a different like theme song to wake me up, and so that's one of them. And I love it. And so as soon as I saw that mask, I was like, oh, that's awesome, because it really does not play into the story, but it's just like it's much more of an like a lot like a very blatant Easter egg
Right,
within there,
yeah. That was for the fans, and it's one that
and
happens
it paid off.
naturally.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's one that happens naturally. That like you could use that. If you don't know it, you don't realize it's a reference, but if you do know it, you're like, ah.
Yeah. Do you know if there was a yogurt reference in the 2018 film?
Not that I recall
I
why.
was trying to think of like if there was like a yogurt reference because of Jamie Lee Curtis's
Oh,
yogurt commercials.
I would
I
be
was
surprised if they put that in there.
like, I don't know. I just as I'm watching some of these things, I'm like, I just want to see just like stupid shit that are thrown in there, but like have like a much deeper meaning outside of the movie. But that's just a wish list that will never happen.
Speaking of stupid shit, let's talk about Halloween Kills.
uh, yeah, I mean, I will come right out with it. This movie sucked.
Yeah,
There were some parts of it that I really did like, but all in all, it really fell flat for me. Even the first time around I watched it, I was like, oh, fuck, this movie is like, I'm glad that I watched it because it did give me joy. I did get joy from this, but as a movie, it fell flat on a lot of different aspects.
yeah. I This movie was just um, it was dumb. I mean, I liked a lot what they were trying to do. I like the idea of mob justice. One of my favorite bits from one of the earlier Halloween movies was when this, like, I think it was Halloween 4, where this hillbilly mob got together trying to chase down Michael Myers. Um, and it was great. And I like how it did. And I knew ahead of time that there was going to be an element to that in this movie. I was like, oh, that's an interesting take. But like, it didn't get paid off.
Right.
Oh, not paid off, or it wasn't developed well.
And
Like,
it
they're all
was
in the
not. It didn't
hospital.
belong in this movie. It belong that could have been great in some other movie, but not this one.
You know, I'm going to disagree in so much that I think it could have worked, but I think the execution was bad.
Yeah, it
I
was very long scene, and I'm like, are we still in the hospital? And I'm just like, okay, just kill the guy and like get your point across, and let's move on to Halloween.
like I like the idea of like the old monster movies like Frankenstein and all that, where you have like the villagers like with the pitchforks and the
Oh, yeah, and don't get me wrong, I would love to be a part of that crowd. I mean, that would be so much fun, you know. But yeah,
but it didn't do anything. They're like just like you had Anthony Michael Hall just like swinging a baseball bat one time at a car, and then they're all in the hospital, and everyone in the hospital is like blah, and I don't know, it didn't work for me.
yeah.
Um,
So Anthony Michael Hall is Tommy L grown up,
yeah,
um, or should I say Paul Rudd,
Paul
all
Rudd.
grown up. um,
Fun
uh,
fact: they tried to get Paul Rudd back for this, even though it was a
yeah,
completely different continuity, but he couldn't. He couldn't do it because he was busy with doing Ghostbusters. So
does he have a big role in that?
apparently, yeah, I think so.
Huh, good for. Huh. I mean, he doesn't need any support at this point in his career.
He can do whatever he wants. But
Pretty much. So Tommy is carrying around this old Huckleberry bat, which has a lot more emphasis than I cared for. Did this have any relationship with any other movie? Old
no,
Huckleberry bat.
I don't think so. He
Yeah.
just like stole that guy's bat from the bar and decided just this is mine now.
Yeah, I don't know if I missed a line or whatnot, but I was like, I don't care about this bat. And frankly, this bat is not living up to um, the the one aspect about this movie that I liked was the violence. I thought that they really kept a good level of violence. Um, it was very uneven, um, but I was like, it lives up to it. Like I was satisfied with the blood and the gore, but like he's carrying around a bat, and I'm like, you can't really take down Jason Michael with a bat, you know. Michael's walking around with this fireman's axe and just swinging it, and just he's just killing people back and forth with whatever he has.
Y-
Like the gunshot in the car, that was funny,
Yeah.
legit funny. And I don't know why Michael is supposed to be funny now. I don't. It almost seemed a bit racist because I'm like, oh, you had the black girl shoot herself. I'm like, um, I thought that there was going to be a bit more fight, especially when you're mixing in these unknown characters, or single movie characters, with these other people who apparently have been in the series for ages, and now all of a sudden they want to be back in the movie. I'm just like, they placed emphasis on them when I don't really think it did any justice.
Yeah, there were way too many characters in this movie. The couple that were the doctor and the nurse, who actually have a small cameo in the previous movie.
Mm,
Um, I don't know if it's the same actors, probably not, but in the previous movie when Michael's like walking around town killing people, like in that like sequence, but
okay.
you see that couple in the background like leaving their house, and you could tell based on the costumes they were wearing.
Mm,
Um, and which is a interesting, nice little bit of continuity. But like I didn't care about them. Like, why they decided, yeah, let's go kill
yeah.
Michael? Like no, you have no connection to Michael. If I was them, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going not there. And
Yeah.
um,
And just to add on to that, Big John and Little John, that was like, who are these people? Like, there was way too much screen time devoted to them when they had no, like, I found them very entertaining as characters in and of themselves. Um, it
spin-off
did,
movie.
right, it did click with me after the fact, like, oh, wait, they are important because this is his house.
Yeah,
When like I didn't really get that at first, because there were a lot of different environments that we were going to, and I think the flashbacks. I was like, okay, this house is dilapidated. There's nothing in there. Um, and then also at the end of the movie, was the house dilapidated, or maybe
the lights were just off.
okay, maybe I just didn't recognize it. It
I
didn't
mean,
click with me.
yeah, like the Big John and Little John, they when the kids steal their candy, they give the backstory that's Michael Myers' house.
Right. Yeah, and
So
I remember that, but it just I guess it didn't click with me.
it also with it he the house was way more modernized and updated.
It looked very
So
nice.
yeah.
I would have liked to hang out with Big John and Little John, just dancing and smoking and drinking and just like having a good time and having kids come up for candy. I would have liked to hang out with them. Yeah.
Well, maybe one day they'll give us the Big John Little John's prequel
Yeah.
origin story.
Yeah.
But
And
like that's something that
it did hit click with me because I was like, who is that guy? And then the Graveyard Queen was immediately like, oh, it's Stuart. And I'm like, ah, yes.
the taller one.
Yeah.
I don't know Stewart from what.
Mad TV.
Oh, yeah. I know him from the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. But yeah, I guess that is him. Like 20 years later. But
Right.
um, yeah, huh? Good for him. I'm glad he's still working.
I need to watch some of those clips. Those were good.
Um, but anyway, that's something that like this director and writer like to do. This was in the first one where they give like a little quirkiness backstory to each of these characters, so like you kind of feel something when they like are killed. So like they establish them, they give them some screen time, so when they eventually get off, you're like, oh, not them.
Yeah.
Versus just some randos that you're like, well, I don't care that they died because who are they?
Yeah.
So, um, But with this movie, I think Michael, there are way too many characters.
Yeah.
Um, Michael is killing people left and right, and I know Michael, his thing is all about killing people, but the movie wasn't scary. The one thing I loved about the Halloween movies in the past, even the bad ones, is that there's some level of dread because you don't know where Michael's going to be at. He like just pops out of the shadows, or like you're looking at one part of the screen and he comes out on the other side, and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Like when he's chasing you and like that music plays, like the dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun. I mean, that's where you get like that's where things get intense. And this movie didn't have that. It was
It
just kind of
didn't
like,
even have a good intro to the movie because I remember the 2018 version. There was the theme song came on and
mhm.
you felt it. And this one, I was like, I did not feel it as soon as it came on. I was like, okay, we're at the intro, but there
I like
was no heart to the beginning of the movie.
I don't know. I like the beginning. I like um the flashback thing scene from to the 70s.
It
I
it, it felt pushed. Like I don't feel the need to connect this with it. I did appreciate having Loomis in there
mhm.
because I feel Loomis is a legit character in this series. Um, Tommy, yeah, a little bit, but everybody else, I was like, I don't care about them. I didn't remember them, and yeah,
It's funny. It seems like you've forgotten that Lori was in this movie.
yeah, and
She just sits in the hospital room the entire time. She does
right.
nothing.
And that's kind of fine because she's concrete within this movie. She doesn't really have to prove herself. Um, but at the same time, like Judy Greer, um, I was like, okay, I can get behind like Judy Greer in this series, and then she gets killed off at the very end, and I'm like, that is such a throwaway kill for somebody that you just built up for 2 movies. And is Andy supposed to be like the front runner for this? Because she really didn't get much. I was more behind her boyfriend the entire movie, and he was just like,
He should have died in the last movie. He deserved to die because he was cheating on her.
"Oh, is that why?" He was like, "Dude, I messed up."
Yeah, because
Okay.
there's a scene this always perplexed me. I don't know if they had this
See,
plan
I
when they
needed
made
to
the
watch the 2018 version before this, but I couldn't
yeah, like
find it.
they're in they were at the, what do you call it, at the dance, and she comes back,
Was it Under the
and
Bleachers?
no, it's just right there on the dance floor,
Hmm.
and there's some other girl that's like kissing him, and then he throws her phone in like the punchable, which is why she didn't have a phone in the last
Okay.
half of the movie. And I was always surprised that that was the last time we saw that character, because I figured, oh, he's ripe to be killed
Yeah.
because he's an a-hole.
Right, right.
Um, but he didn't. But then he gets his comeuppance now. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and going back to the director or the whoever kind of
Danny McBride.
laying emphasis on these characters so that we feel something for them getting killed. um, I did feel for the that first couple that got killed off, the larger
Oh
black lady with short hair and playing with the
yeah,
drone
with the
uh,
drone.
for like no reason, but I was like, okay, that's kind of quirky and cool, because that was a short scene. We felt for them, and yeah, I did legit feel for her because I was like, oh, that sucks, and because like the camera's panning on Michael for so long, and she's just staring at him alive, and then he just walks out. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, I I understand, but
I like
like,
how Michael was testing the knives out. Like, which one
yeah,
works best? Nope. Nope. Nope.
yeah. One thing that I did think about after the fact, due to some of the podcasts that I listened to, was that there was a lot of close-ups on Michael and his mask, which kind of took away from like his monster persona. Like we're becoming very familiar with him because we keep on seeing so many close-ups of him, and it's not really leaving a lot to the mystery. He's kind of getting away from the shape to just being a killer.
I
And
didn't notice that. That didn't bother me.
it didn't bother me in the movie, but after listening to quite a few arguments about it, I do stand behind it because I was like, we saw a lot of his mask and like all the details, and I don't think we really needed to see the mask and like how worn it is. Like we know who he is, and he has that presence, but when you're so close to him and it's close-ups, it kind of detracts from his monstrosity that you see, like a Frankenstein type, where you see it from afar and you see how big he is and how looming. Because that's what one of the things that Rob Zombie did pretty good was
No, Rob Zombie did nothing good.
Michael Myers was a monster in that movie. Very dark. We really didn't see albeit this is, very far separated because I've only seen that a handful of times, and not recently. But that was a monster. He was monstrous and scary, and unlike in this one where he was very up close and center.
Like this movie, like it's not like a bad movie. It's better and more competently made than some of the other Halloweens.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like,
Well, because we came into this from like a great start, 2018,
mhm.
where we were like, that was solid. We really want to see what's coming in after this, because we know how these trilogies go, and it was a really great start. But yeah, did Kiwi watch this with you?
She did. She wasn't going to, but she thought, well, why not? So we watched it on Peacock.
Yeah.
Um,
What were her thoughts?
yeah, kind of the same. She didn't. She
Yeah.
was like, it wasn't very scary. He's just going around killing people. As yeah, about the same. What
Yeah.
we're thinking here. I
The
mean,
Graveyard Queen watches with me, and she did not like it, but she can't really watch these scary movies as much anymore. What other thoughts do you have on Halloween Kills?
it definitely lives up to its name. Um, Michael's getting more and more dark. Like last movie, he killed a kid by snapping his neck. This movie, it was implied that he killed a kid by cutting his head off,
Mm.
and it's like, ooh. I mean, granted, that kid deserved to die because he stole that candy, but still, um,
Yeah, I didn't really think about that because yeah, I mean, because we didn't see it, and I know that is a big uh, faux pas or um, cardinal sin in horror movies is to kill kids. And I find him to be a bit more of a homeschool type um, killer. And yeah, that just didn't register with me because I guess we didn't see it.
yeah, you just see him holding the mask, and presumably the head is still in the mask
Yeah,
because you see the blood dripping from where the headpiece was.
yeah.
So
So this is part of a trilogy of Halloween kills, and then it looks like Halloween ends
mhm.
is afterwards. What do you predict?
Well, I don't know, because originally I thought Halloween Ends was going to pick up where this one ends off. But apparently there's going to be like a 4-year time jump. I was
Okay.
according to the director, he wrote he gave an interview where he said the next one's going to take place 4 years later. So um I'm not sure what they're going to do. Like, is Michael going to be on the loose all that time, or what? Because he's still on the run by the end of this movie.
How cute would it be if, like, during those 4 years, like, he had a child and like raised him, and then like after Halloween turns, it would be like the son of Michael Myers,
I guess that's
and
one way to continue the
and
the
it just
franchise.
spins it off with just like a CW show.
I don't see that happening, but anything's possible, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um,
And so, what was the purpose? What's with the name Halloween Kills? Is it just like he just
I
kills
think
a
it
lot of
just
people?
I think it's a name that just sounds cool.
Yeah. Um,
Um, I mean, if you think about it, this movie does live up to that name, because Michael Myers is just like massive. I don't. What was his body count? I mean, I heard that this was supposed to be the biggest body count that Michael Myers ever had in the movies, and I think within like the first 5 minutes, he passed and exceeded the people he killed in the previous movie.
yeah.
But um, so yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what to
And in regards to that body count, it reminded me of that the scene at the end where they finally get Michael on the ground. I was like, you guys, this is like a moment at which point like you make a difference. You know, dismember him or separate the body parts of him, because if you don't kill him right here or do something or cremate him, like he's gonna come back. And it was real weak, because when you're talking the entire movie about killing him, and then you basically just like stun him and just like give him some time to recoup. It's like you guys are really like, where was the energy from the hospital when you guys like broke through metal doors to kill somebody?
that's one thing that the Kiwi mentioned, like, because the mob was still there, and they're like, wait, no one could like fire a gun or get him. They were just like beating him down like just a moment ago. Like,
Yeah,
what's the difference now?
yeah, like crucify him or something. And it's just like,
Like the sheriff, the old sheriff from the first movie was about to shoot him in the head, but then that's when Michael came back to and like sliced his throat.
yeah. And so after he killed everybody, I was like, yeah, you guys kind of deserved it. Like, if you guys are gonna be that dumb about it, then sorry, but you're not making it to the sequel. We need Paul Rudd back.
I told the Kiwi, like, it's Paul. They wanted Paul Rudd, but he couldn't make it. And she's like, that's okay. I didn't want to see Paul Rudd die. Um,
Which one was he? Halloween 4?
Halloween 6,
6?
The Curse of Michael Myers, where they're fighting that, where they find out Michael Myers is part of this cult,
Yeah.
and they kill off Jamie Jamie Lloyd, who's not played by Danielle Harris at that point, and she has a kid who I guess in some versions of the movie is implied to be Michael's kid.
Not to jump series, but I did purchase um, Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X to complete the series. Thank you for identifying that gap in my my collection.
I gotten through like the first 4 Jason movies so far, so thank you for letting me borrow them. But
Yeah.
I had to take a break from them because they are so boring.
Yeah.
They are so boring, and each one is exactly the same. I mean,
Wait, who is the guy that it starts following? The blonde, dumb-looking kid. Um, It wasn't the Frog Brothers guy.
The Frog Brothers.
Corey Feldman. It was
Oh,
is it Corey Feldman all grown up?
I don't know. I'm at the one. I just finished the one where Corey Feldman was the kid, so I haven't seen past that. So if his character comes back, I don't know yet.
Okay.
So I'm hoping they get more. You know, I'm looking forward to Jason Goes to Manhattan or Jason Takes New York. But
Oh, that one's tough.
really, I was hoping it'd be like one of those so bad, so ridiculous it's good. But
No, it's just like it had potential, and then it was just like this kind of sucks because the name says it all. Like he takes Manhattan. Like it's when you go into space. It's like you're elevating this, and it didn't.
oh, that's disappointing. Well, I'm still going to make it through. I just had to take a break from it because it was like, oh, I've watched the same movie 4 nights in a row.
Yeah.
Although I did like the second one. That one had actually some good jump scares at the end where uh Baghead Jason is chasing
Mm.
I don't even know her name, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's Tom
Oh,
Matthews, Tommy from part 6.
well, I'm not that far yet, so no spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, enough about that. Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm still looking forward to the next one that'll come out. Do we have a year for that?
The plan is next year. And
Oh, that'd be cool. I'd like that.
I'm hoping that this last one, because it's supposed to be the concluding chapter, that it will if that one lands the ship, like if it sticks to landing, then I'll forgive this one
Yeah.
because, well, I mean, like this one was bad, but there are like some movies that are good in hindsight when you see the full story.
Yeah.
Um,
Amen.
so I'm willing to give it um a chance, the benefit of the doubt until. I mean, this one wasn't good, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not going to revisit this one too often, um, but I'm curious to see how they're going to wrap it all up.
Yeah. These kind of encapsulated series do irk me because I don't like a solid ending in the franchises. I don't want these people to get killed, and because they never do. Um, and so I don't want it to be. I want it to be a good ending where he doesn't die, but there's some other way to encapsulate this because he's gonna
Like
come
it
back.
feels like a resolution.
Right. Yeah. And I'm like, if you kill off Jamie Lee Curtis, like
It'd be
been
like the
done.
third time they've done it.
It's been done before. And like, I don't care if she keeps on coming into these movies. I mean, look at Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones. Like, if somebody wants to keep on doing it, they're going to keep on doing it. So don't make it look like it's the end for these. But if you're going to say like this is a trilogy, then give me some sort of conclusion that caps it off.
I'm sure that after Halloween ends, like these movies are always profitable. So, or
Mhm.
most of the time they're profitable. They'll bring Michael Myers back, but
Yeah, and I want to see more of him.
I gotta
Everybody
think
does.
though, the next movie after Halloween ends, and I know we're getting really ahead of ourselves here. Um, at that point, they just gotta reboot it, like start over from scratch because Michael Myers is like pushing 70 right now,
Yeah.
and like he's pretty
Yeah.
spry for a 70-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to a point that I know he's supposed to be invincible, but it's going to get to a point where it's just kind of like okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just
Come on
just
now.
keep Rob Zombie away, keep Kevin Smith away. Just get a good director behind this, because I feel like we've had enough reboots, remakes, requels to know what works, um, and to make them good. Yeah, I mean, we have Spiral and Candyman, which are, you know, along the same ilk, that aren't like total failures or total jokes. So we can keep on doing these, and I know that we will never see like, um, Halloween Part 7 again, because that's just not how they make movies anymore. Like, they like, look at Batman. They just like, they don't want to say it's like the number two. It's always like a reimagining of it.
Hmm.
So
They'll they'll bring back the Thorn trilogy. That'll be the next one. They gotta resolve that.
the Who?
Oh, it's called the Thorn trilogy, like the storyline from parts 4, 5, and 6, where Michael Myers is part of this cult of the Thorn,
Oh, Cult of the Thorn. Okay.
and
Mm.
we gotta resolve those plot lines. We're left hanging.
The Return, Revenge, and Curse of Michael
Yes.
Myers. Yeah.
So, or you know what? The only way that they have to do it is bring back Busta Rhymes.
It's fun to watch. I mean, Tara Reid.
She wasn't in that one, was she?
Oh no, not Tara Reid. The America's Next Top Model girl.
Oh, Tiny Banks. No,
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, and keep Paris Hilton out of it.
I don't think
Nobody.
that's going to be a problem.
Throw Miley Cyrus in there. Let's see what she can do.
Is that Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
She's too busy with the How I Met Your Father spinoff.
Oh, is that something that's real?
Finally, yeah, it's been after years of false starts, they're actually making it, and she's the main character.
Gosh, I am glad that the oh, Lizzie McGuire's in this. How about that?
Yeah, Miley Cyrus, right? No, that's Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my mid '90s Disney stars confused.
Ah, yes. Hmm.
I take back my comment then. Yeah, throw Miley Cyrus in there. Sure, who cares?
Well, that's fun. Good for them.
So I don't know, man. I wish I had more to say, but
Yeah, no, I mean,
these
we've exhausted this movie, because there wasn't much content. It was pretty, there wasn't a lot of glue in this movie to make it well-rounded, or just in general a good movie. Yeah, not much else to say about that.
agreed.
So, Jason, you gave them everything that they asked for. So,
You mean Michael?
yeah, yeah.
I thought you knew horror movies. Gah.
I the tattoos on my back should say it.
Um. So yeah, I got nothing else. I wish I had more to say. I really don't. And maybe if I wasn't had a bit of a headache at the moment, I'd have more to say. But I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, that's Halloween Kills. Let's close it out. This has been the all new Culture Cast. I am the Gorehound.
And I'm Nick.
Catch you next week, when we are discussing the third entry in the Twilight series.
See you then. You've been listening to the all-new CultureCast. Check us out on social media. Drop us an email at nick.culturecast@gmail.com. We can't promise we'll read it. Theme music by Dana Vodovaz. Check out his work on YouTube with Vodovaz Music Productions. This has been the all-new CultureCast, a saltwater production. Original material copyright 2021. Thanks for listening. Oh, who was your man crush? Do you even do that anymore?
I did think of somebody recently. I'll text you next time I think of it.